Hi there, welcome to the Wilma Theater. My name is Jain. I am part of the resident acting company here called the HotHouse. Now, I want to give you a tour of this space so you know what to expect when you're coming to see one of our shows. So first of all, we are here at the corner of Broad and Spruce. Now, this location is completely accessible because right over there is the Broad Street line. That is the Walnut Locust stop. So if you need to take the subway, you can go this way. Or just over there, we have plenty of bus stops all over this neighborhood. Now, if you need to drive, we are nestled inside of a parking garage, but there's also plenty of street parking, 2-3 hours, and sometimes when you see the shows, it's already free by then. Now, you can also walk here because we are located in Center City, Philadelphia, but if you need to bike, which is my preference, you can park your bike here in the front of the theater or on the side. There are plenty of bike racks on the side of the building. All right, let's go inside. Ooh, fun fact. If you need assistance with the doors or they might be too heavy for you, you hit this button right over here and magically they open for you. Welcome to the Wilma lobby, which is also the Good Karma Cafe. Now, Good Karma is open every day of the week. They serve coffee, tea, snacks, sandwiches, soups, you name it, they got it. But during shows, they also serve wine, beer, and specialty cocktails. Now, you can buy those before, after the show, or during intermission, and they are just a really, really awesome cafe. It's so wonderful to have them here in our house. So let me show you the box office. After you enter the space, you'll want to turn right, and our box office is actually nestled next to the front doors. So over here we have Sarah. So let's say hi to Sarah. How are you, Sarah?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How long have you been working at the Wilma?
I've been here since 2015, so 8 years.
Nice. Me too. So I've been here since 2015 as well. So we have the same history here. All right. Need a bathroom? No worries, we got you covered. You'll look for this orange wall here, and above me there's a sign that says bathrooms with arrows pointing left and right. So over to my left, right next to the box office, we have a bathroom that has toilets only, but if you need toilets or urinals, you can come all the way over here. It's sort of tucked away in the corner, and there's a second bathroom over here. We encourage you to use the bathroom that you feel most comfortable in. Now, next to these bathrooms, we also have a coat rack. So say it's raining outside or you're a little bit chilly outside, but not in here. This is a great place to store your coat so you don't have to drag them all the way to your seats. Now, if you need assistive listening devices, you'll find one of our house managers or ushers. They're usually dressed in all black clothing, and they'd be willing to give you one. All you have to do is show your ID, and they'll hand you one. So are you ready to get into the theater? I know I am. Okay, ready to take your seats? Well, first things first, please check your ticket numbers. So if you're in seats 1 through 13, you'll enter this door here, which is right by the box office and the bathrooms. But if you need seats 14 through 27, you gotta head all the way across the lobby over here. Now, you'd be surprised how many patrons come into this door looking for seats 1 through 13, or the other door looking for seats 14 through 27, but they are very clearly marked above the doors here. So when you get to the doors to the theater, an usher will greet you. They'll be dressed in all black, and you scan your tickets with them, and then they're going to give you a handout with information about the artists, about the show. So speaking of seeing things, let's head into the theater. Well, here we are in the theater. So our theater seating, every row is labeled A through L, so be sure to check that letter on your ticket, and then the number correlates to a very specific seat in your row. We entered through the left-hand door, so that means our numbers on the end here are the highest. Here we have 25 and 26. Now down all the way across the row, that is seats 1, 2, 3, and so on. Make sure you check your seat number. Remember those two doors I mentioned at the beginning? And that's because we don't have a center aisle. So if you're on either side, you might have to go back out in the lobby and cross to the other doors. Now let's come on over here. And if you have a seat that has one of these poles at the end of the aisle, we ask that you go around the pole using our handy dandy railing here. And we have two of these poles on either side of the theater, one in the middle of the house and one at the front of the house over there. All right, here we are on the right side of the theater. I just entered through the doors marked 1 through 13, and that's across from the box office. Now, if you need accessible seating, you'll also enter through the door marked 1 through 13, and you'll be seated over here. Now, in the back of the theater, we have these modular seats. So if you need to watch from the comfort of your wheelchair, we can remove these and have a companion seat next to you, or if you just need them, they're here for you. Please be sure to just let the box office know ahead of time so we can have that ready for you. But if if you need to let us know when you get here, that's also okay. Now, the other accessibility seating is all the way down at the foot of the stairs. Now, if you can't or don't want to take the stairs, we also have an elevator. Let me show you that. All right, so say you need the elevator. All you have to do is find our house manager or find an usher who can find the house manager. That person will then lead you down this hallway next to the bathrooms through this studio door. And here we are in the Good Karma studio. Fun fact, this is a studio where we sometimes rehearse our shows or where actors warm up before a show. And over here, we have our assistive listening devices. So this is the hardware we use. It's pretty easy to navigate and pretty simple, as well as our scanners for our tickets that our ushers use. So you're heading to the elevator, you'll come through the studio and through this door. Here's a little peek at our backstage area, and then you'll continue right through this door, and then another right, and here we are at the elevators. Let's see where these lead. Okay, here we are in the elevator. So if you need one of our front row accessible seats, you'll be entering through our basement, which is also our backstage area. So this is on one of our hallways where we usually do quick changes or we wait before going on stage. Or if we need to talk to our wardrobe supervisor, their office is right over here. Ooh, and there's the headdresses from Adapt. They were cut, but I'm hoping to wear them for Halloween one year. Anyway, follow me to our front row accessible seating. Okay, so you'll be entering through the foot of the stage and the side here. Here we are in the front. These are our first two rows. Wheelchair seating can be put here, or if you don't need wheelchair seating but need extra legroom, these are the seats for you. Either way, front of house, back of house, they are great seats to view the show from. All right, so the last thing to do here is to come to the theater, see a show that I may or may not be in, and I can't wait to see you here.